Aries, what's going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy via the tarot, tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. Let's get into it. Happy day, Aries. I hope you're well. We're in Gemini season. Sorry, I got so thrown off by that. I was so honing in on like what I was saying that I tripped myself up. But yeah, it's Gemini season. We are coming into a full moon in Sagittarius, fire energy, definitely amplifying a lot of stuff that's going on around us. What I like though is we're really seeing a balance of the elements throughout this week. So as much as there might be tension, I'm seeing this as this value to really tap into what we need at any given moment, because that energy is available to us. We just kind of have to decide what we're going to let win this week. Annoying, but true, right? Sometimes we have to just look at things from a diplomatic perspective and really kind of figure out whether we want to give someone something the time of day, right? Or if we need to just make peace and move on. There's some great energy manifesting as much as it is tense. The weekly was showing that we have a really good end of week, and it's long-winded. Like, this has been a long time coming, and there is this energy of some exhaustion, wanting things to be done and over with. I think we're going to be getting a little bit of that reprieve this week. So we'll start off with an energy cleansing, just set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out any blocks, obstacles, limitations we might be coming into. It's a really good time to set your own intention for the reading as well, Aries, especially if you have come in with something on your heart, on your mind, something you want Spirit to deliver messages to you around. Definitely give that over, be open to receive. It's a great way to personalize these collective readings. And I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them. If you want me to look at your specific situation, how it's faring, where it's headed, I would be happy to. Or if you are just looking for more of a realignment of self, mind, body, soul, I do energy healing as well as Ayurvedic or holistic wellness consultations. When we're taking care of ourselves, when we're honoring our heart, our wants, our needs, that's really where we're manifesting our happiness, our abundance, our fulfillment from. Not when we're disconnected. And I would love to help support you in whatever way possible. All the info to get into contact with me is in the description box below. All right, Aries, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so that we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love, Mama Love. All right, Aries. So I feel like you're kind of in a lot of anticipation this week. It's like, well, with the full moon being in a fire sign, it really has a tendency to kind of amplify the fire energy. The fire element isn't specifically dominant. Like I said earlier, there is kind of a nice balance or an opportunity to be balanced. But it feels like you're amping up for something, like you're kind of getting ready for something. Okay, so maybe something has really or is being broken apart this week, i.e. like some of the illusions, some of what has kind of been sold to you, it's starting to unfold as not so much. And I don't even know if this is it's a lot of different things. It's not just like someone told you something and then you're completely seeing it's the opposite thing. It might be some of that, yes, but I also feel like this was playing into your own beliefs around a person, around a situation. I think you needed, it looks like, or it's showing, you needed to kind of take a step back, take a moment for yourself. I feel like this is a lot about disconnecting from people, right? Giving yourself some time to reassess what your desires are. And as you're getting clear on what those are, I feel like the more you're seeing people or dynamics or situations, the more it's like, oh, okay, well, that's what it is, right? Like, again, you are really breaking through some limitations, which I love. And you have a peaceful energy within you, around you as you do so. Maybe that's what you're amping up for. I think here's the thing. I think like you're ready to kind of pull the trigger on something. You're ready to get something up and running because you know exactly what you want or how it looks right now. Because it's becoming so clear, it's gonna help you know what your next steps are. However, there are still a lot of people, situations in the background that are trying to steal your energy, trying to steal your focus. And these are people, situations that it might not be so apparent on the surface, right? People trying different tactics, different avenues to get you distracted. And maybe it's not intentional. I don't know. This does feel like you're dealing with someone or something who has something to hide. Because again, there's something that's coming out, and it does feel like it's adding to this chaos. Because I hear someone's trying to backpedal on what they said. Okay, Emperor energy is around you. So that is Aries energy, but to me, like, the Emperor is always just someone who really needs to be in control of a situation. And they need to be in control of it in a way because you are finally seeing or listening to yourself. But you're not like you're not like penalizing someone. You're not shying away from someone. There's a lot going on here. Someone's trying to save face. Someone's trying to act like they're not directly a part of the chaos. Because the chaos is what is blocking you this week. And I think it's just, I'm hearing it's twofold. It's added noise, right? I think we were saying that in the very beginning, where your energy's getting distracted or people are trying to take your energy from you. Was that this reading? I hope it was. Sorry. But that is definitely the energy that it's emanating. And I feel like you're in this space where it's like, you're doing your best to put your best foot forward in every way that you can, but there's something that's going on around you that is putting a lot of clarity onto things. I don't know if this is something that you don't want to get back involved with. I don't know. It just kind of feels like you're watching someone. Like, again, they're desperately trying to backtrack. And that's where I'm getting a little bit more this hesitancy, because they're showing that they want to, or like they're trying to get better, or like they're putting on a good front, they're putting on a good face, but at the same time, they're really defensive. Or they'll continue. Like, it's not something that they can change right away. And maybe that's why this nurture card is coming up, because you have a desire for how things are going to look, and maybe it helps eliminate some of the chaos. maybe someone is having, I mean, here's the thing, I don't think they're not on the same page, but at the same time, I don't know. There's just this energy of they're not caught up to you quite yet. Even if they're putting on that front, like maybe they're trying to show that they've matched your energy and they're whatever, but they're not there yet. And not only are they not there yet, but they're annoyed at you, like annoyed that you're putting your own wants and needs first, or shifting focus away from them and putting it on yourself. Because you've dialed things down a little bit. You've dialed things down a little bit because that's what you need to do. Like, in order to make whatever this is work moving forward, changes have to be made. And honestly, they come in as though they continue to be resistant. So there might be a little bit of back and forth energy here for you this week, Aries. Someone doesn't really want to comply. They don't want to acclimate. Even if they say they're saying, yeah, exactly. Like, even if they're saying the right things, it still looks like they're going to get some pushback. The Tower did come up in our weekly reading. And here's the thing, we have that full moon. And so we're dealing with people who are just kind of either they're making the same mistakes over again, or like just the level of maturity is not really there. And that's kind of how this person looks. Like, yeah, maybe they say they're going to do it, but when push comes to shove, when they're put in a situation where they have to like choose what they said they were going to do, or kind of behave in the way that they said they were going to, they don't, right? They don't end up doing that. And it just brings up more frustration, more aggravation. I feel like it's adding to the chaos that you really just don't want around. But it's not like you're pulling the rug from underneath them. Like, I don't feel like you're completely closing this situation out. You're just also kind of realizing what it is, what it's going to be, and how you're going to have to navigate moving forward. The full moon, like I said, this week it's a little bit tense. Okay, so building and growing in your wisdom. So this week the energy is a little bit tense, but as we move through the week, it's going to get softer. It's not going to be, it's just more that feeling of like after we've been through it and we're like a little like just run down or overwhelmed or emotionally exhausted. That's how you feel. I mean, here's the thing. You're not losing your steam because you're not taking it on, whatever this is, whatever this person's thing is, you're not taking it on. You're choosing where you're going to stick your time, your energy. You're safeguarding yourself because you're not buying into some fantasy or belief that doesn't exist anymore. This manta ray has been coming up a lot lately for us. And this is really about trusting our intuition. And right now, Neptune is in Aries. Saturn also just moved into Aries. So the places that things are difficult and hard, we really have to evaluate it from that lens of self. Are you trusting yourself? Are you listening to your instincts? What are you seeing, observing about the situation? What do you need to shift and adjust? And then making those like fluid changes accordingly. I'm hearing this as like taking a step back from all the chaos that surrounds you. It's going to give you a way clearer perspective. It's going to give you the wisdom that you need, because, you know, as much as like I do feel on some level this is their immaturity, it's coming from a place where maybe they're not feeling seen or heard or understood. And so there's a way to kind of navigate this that makes it happier for everyone, even if it does mean that you are the person putting the foot forward. It's to avoid things like this in the future, so it doesn't keep winding up in the same spot. And that's because you're getting clear about how you want things to look. And remember, everything does take time to grow. We got to put it in a little TLC in order to allow it to grow, to make that happen. So yeah, you know, I mean, it's not a horrible read. It's not like best ever, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found messages that resonated for you here, Aries. Definitely drop comments below if you did. I love to hear, or just say, hey, share in a little love, little TLC, because I so appreciate all the love, all the support that you bring to the channel. No, it blesses my heart, and I'm sending it back your way.